do a few trending topics as well as miscellaneous topics as well. So I just have a few questions. And my first one is going to be is also everything that I say is alleged. We gotta say that. I want to know, how does, well, okay, so one thing that I really have been curious to know was Eminem and JT. I don't know who put out this rumor that Eminem and JT were dealing with each other, but I just want to know really quick, just miscellaneous. Were Eminem and JT ever dealing with each other romantically? Y'all, if my sister barges in here, then y'all know. Y'all know, like, if y'all hear something crazy or if my mic goes silent, then y'all know, like, I'm not alone anymore. Did Eminem and JT ever get, like, involved, like, romantically? Something unexpected. They have foresight, a dove. Did Eminem and JT ever get involved with each other romantically? Hive code. Oh, y'all. Is giving. I want to say yes, but it's by association. Like a friend of a friend. Like somebody knew of. It's like, or y'all, like, when y'all, like, apply for a job and there's, like, a referral. It's like when you like when you referral somebody, like, you're already an employee, right? And then when, like, the company is hiring, and then you, like, refer a friend or of a friend to the company. Y'all get what I'm saying? It's like that. It's like, honestly, like, they may, I mean, I don't necessarily get the energy that they slept with each other, but they crossed paths for sure. Did they sleep with each other? We have the eight of we have the eight of pentacles in the reverse, the king of pentacles in the reverse, the ace of swords in the reverse. What the fuck? Y'all is giving. Listen, JT. I don't want to say that JT has had her wits about her, you know. Y'all, allegedly, the cards are saying that JT is a escort. Okay, she used to do escorting. Okay, within the industry. Whatever, child. You didn't hear from me. You did not hear from me. How did Eminem feel about JT? JT coming. JT coming. JT coming. We have the Chariot. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Emperor. Yo, I mean, no respect. No respect. When they crossed paths, I don't see very much. I don't see. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles again in the reverse. There was no respect here. Yeah, given very much so. There was. Let's not go there. Okay, my next question is, Is Beyonce pregnant? JT coming. JT coming. I don't know if y'all saw that purple gown she wore on her Instagram page, but I saw a baby bump. If you ask me, I was looking at a baby bump. I just want to know. Is Beyonce pregnant? Is Beyonce expecting her fourth child currently? We have the Lovers. Ooh. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Five of Pentacles. Y'all, the cards are saying... The cards are saying, yeah. The cards are saying she's pregnant, y'all. Congratulations. Congratulations. What about Megan Thee Stallion? Is Megan Thee Stallion pregnant? You know what? How does she feel about us finding out? How does Beyonce feel about us finding out that she's pregnant? How does she feel? Oh. Yeah, y'all, the Seven of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, she's keeping it private. I think there's gonna be like a big announcement. Yeah, she's she's trying to keep it private. She don't want us to know. Yeah, she don't want us to know. I think that it was unexpected, and I think that it took her by surprise as well. And I don't think she wants to be pregnant. But I don't necessarily think that Beyonce believes in abortions either. With the Nine of Swords here, yeah, us finding out, it kind of brings her stress and anxiety. And also, you know, with the whole, y'all are not expecting a pregnancy. Y'all are expecting y'all are expecting an album rollout. She's kind of worried about how that's going to, a pregnancy announcement is going to fit, you know, with the rest of, you know, what y'all expect of her. Yeah. That's what I'm getting, y'all. What about Megan Thee Stallion? Is Megan Thee Stallion pregnant? Is Megan Thee Stallion pregnant? The Four of Wands. What the fuck? The Ace of Wands. Y'all. The card. Oh shit. Listen, I can be wrong. I could be wrong. But the cards are saying yes. And here's the thing though. I don't think... Okay. Oh, and then we have the Empress at the back of the deck. Here's the thing, right? The cards are saying yes, but wait, can you clarify the Eight of Cups? Oh shit. Y'all, maybe I shouldn't say this. Maybe I shouldn't say this. Let's just say that if Megan Thee Stallion gets pregnant and the person that has impregnated her, if they're not like actively together, like if they're not like forever, you know, she's not going to conceive. She's not going to, you know, continue with, you know, going to term. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. Let's ask, is Act 3, wait, are Beyonce and Lady Gaga going to release Telephone 2. Are Beyonce and Lady Gaga going to release Telephone 2? We have the Tower, the Ace of Cups, the World. I think they will. I think they will. Yeah. I think they will. Yeah. It's going to be a long time coming. You know what? I have to say, this year is a big year for Beyonce. It is. Very big year. She has a lot going on. A lot of things going on. Yeah. And so I could definitely see like the whole stress and anxiety thing when it comes to her pregnancy, because it's like it was unexpected. It's like how is she gonna make everything fit, you know? I think she had plans. I think she's very thorough when it comes to making plans ahead of time. She don't like last minute shit. She don't. She's just like my mom. My mom don't like last minute shit. She likes to plan things out, especially when it comes to like her career and shit. And a pregnancy was not a part of the plan. But she doesn't believe in, she doesn't strike me as the abortion type. She doesn't. Is Telephone 2 gonna be a part of Act 3? Beyonce's Act 3. The Devil. The Emperor in Reverse. No, I don't think so. I think that the Act 2 is supposed to satisfy, you know, the fans, you know, sort of hunger for Telephone 2. And I think it's going to be a part of what Lady Gaga has going on, not necessarily Beyonce and her project. It's just to satisfy Lady Gaga's fans, and yeah. But the thing is, I have to say, just very much so, just like when Beyonce and Lady Gaga did part 1, something has to be on Beyonce's terms. Like, for example, when they did part 1, and Lady Gaga wanted her on the track, Beyonce said that, you know, they kind of had to change the beat a little bit because like it was too pop. And you know, that's how the collab worked. I feel like it has to be the same thing for Telephone 2. Okay, so Ariana Grande Petals. I'm so excited for Petals. Like, oh my god. See, when I thought that she was going to quit music, I didn't even do a reading on it because I was like, you know what? Like, I'm going to just, you know, lick my wounds in private. But when I thought she was done with music, here the bitch go. Here to save the day. I was like, oh my god. So I want to know, Petals, I want to know, like, is it going to be good? And what I mean by is it going to be good? Am I going to like the album? Am I going to like the album? What's the energy surrounding Ariana Grande's Petals? We have the Eight of Wands, the Chariot. I think that when it first releases, you know, people are gonna hop on it, and then it's gonna slowly trail off. Unless she keeps the momentum going, kind of like she did with Eternal Sunshine. I have to say, I saw the same thing for Eternal Sunshine, but she kept the momentum going by, you know, like going on SNL and performing for Jimmy Fallon and, you know, things like that. But it's like, I think definitely for this one, I don't think people are gonna like it, and I don't think that it's going to make enough, like a lot of money. I don't. I honestly can see her tour kind of overriding Petals. Because I think if I'm not mistaken, I think she's going to be touring when it releases. And that actually goes for my next question: is Petals going to be successful? And I kind of just answered that question. I think when it first releases, but after that, it's gonna start to trail off. And I think that people, Ariana's gonna pour her heart out on this album, be very transparent and very honest, and people are not going to be very receptive to that. I feel so bad for her. People are gonna be very harsh of the contents of the album. I definitely see that. People are gonna be harsh. And they're not gonna let her live down the fact that she's with SpongeBob. I'm so sorry, Ariana. But yeah. What else? Oh, another question. This is the last one I have before I get off of here. But the other question I have is, how does Eminem feel about Kim getting in trouble and being in the news? His ex-wife she just be running him up. And I'm just like, oh my God, that must be so embarrassing. That must be so embarrassing. How does Eminem feel about his ex-wife running him up? Yeah. He chooses to turn, he chooses to turn the other way. Also, there's a feeling here of like, she's not who I once knew. Um, it kind of makes him feel sad and kind of disappointed. It's almost as if it's like he looks at his ex-wife and it's like what happened? What happened to you? And he's not embarrassed. I mean, what I see here in the cards is his wife always, was kind of had a wild streak in a sense, but it's almost as if he feels like she doesn't even care anymore. And it's kind of sad and disappointing. The cards, it feels like disappointment. Like how does Haley feel about her mom being in the media? Yeah, I think that it hits her more harder than, you know, Eminem. I think it hits her more harder. She honestly, yeah. She feels stuck. Like she feels like she feels like she can't really do anything about it, in that it's kind of above her in a sense. Like, you know, it's kind of, she can't do anything about it. That's what she feels like. And I think that, I think that she does, talk to her dad about it. And he's just like, she's a grown woman. It feels kind of like detached energy. It's like she feels bad, but it's like, I feel like her dad is instilling this detached energy. It's like, she's a grown woman, she can make her own decisions. It's like, just leave it alone. Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad. See, and I be praying all the time. When I first, like, before I start my readings, I be like, God, please don't let the energy of the reading affect my energy. But it's like, I notice a difference when I don't pray, when I forget to pray. I notice a difference, right? But it's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. But yeah, that's all the questions that I have. I didn't want to do a reading on, well, I wanted to do a reading on Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. Um, but I asked y'all, like, did y'all want it? And y'all didn't say you wanted it. So I was like, it's fine. I'm not gonna like, waste my energy. But I wish I did do the reading before they broke up. I wish I did. But yeah. Oh, Jocelyn and Jocelyn and Zeus. Listen, I told y'all when I did that Natalie Nunn reading, I told y'all. I wouldn't be surprised if Jocelyn takes anything to court. I wouldn't be surprised. Because I told y'all, Lumel, that's one. Shiesty motherfucker. And that's an understatement. Lumel is very evil. Him and Natalie. Natalie, you know, she still has a little bit of soul left in her. But Lumel, no, no. Mm-mm. That brother is gone. He's gone. Is Jocelyn lying about Lumel? You know what? No, actually, what can I ask? I'm trying to sum it up all into one question. Hmm. She basically made claims that, like, you know, Lumel is abusive to Scotty, and basically he she's painting Lumel out to be the antichrist. And I honestly feel like I don't know if I could trust Jocelyn, because you're saying all these things, and the only reason why you're saying all these things about Lemmy is because he fucked you over. As long as you were getting a check, you were willing to stay quiet. And so I don't know if she's lying, or if she's exaggerating, or I don't know. I could ask. Is Jocelyn exaggerating about Lumel, or the CEO of Zeus? Is Jocelyn exaggerating about the claims? No. Mm-mm. Yeah, no. No. Let me tell you something. Like I said before, the only reason why she's opening her mouth is because he fucked her over. She thought she thought this man was her friend. Um, no. As a matter of fact, I think that Lumel is trying to actively get rid of the middleman. I think that he's accelerated getting rid of her because it's for money. He don't want to continue to pay her. And he's hoping that she will, eventually get tired and fuck up her contract. Jocelyn will forever, for as long as Zeus exists, Jocelyn will forever get, like, residuals or income for Jocelyn's cabaret. I forgot what it's called, but it was basically in her contract. And so she will always get money from, her show. But he's trying to actively delete the middleman. And it's not just with her either. It's Y'all better watch out. Natalie, you too. You too, girl. Y'all better watch y'all back, because he is coming to collect. But yeah, that's all I have to say, okay? And I'm gonna get off of here, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And I'll see y'all later, okay? Bye.